My name is Prayag and welcome to Edvisory. Right now we are in Helsinki, the second capital of Scandinavia. The biggest capital of Scandinavia is Stockholm. Well, this video is all about why study in Scandinavia. Now, what is Scandinavia? The true North? If you have seen Game of Thrones, you would have seen people often say the North remembers. Now, North is really a special place. Scandinavia actually comprises of 4 or 5 countries. So one is Sweden, one is Denmark, one is Norway, Iceland and Finland. Now, why should you study and imagine a career or probably a life here is because of multiple reasons that we are going to talk about in this video. Number one is, of course, quality of living. I am very happy here. If you see the happiness index, Finland is number 1. Sweden is amongst top 5. Norway is among top 10, Denmark is amongst top 10, Iceland is amongst top 10. So these 5 countries, guys, are amongst top 10 countries in happiness index, in health index, in quality of life index. So why do you think this place is not the best place on planet Earth to study, live and imagine a career? Let's talk about more in details, but let me tell you, this is quite cold here, so I'm gonna go to my office and then explain all the reasons to you in a while. So let's go. So now it's quite better. Well, apart from this, let me just shift my angle. Yeah, so now it's quite warm, and let me tell you the reasons why and how and where you can study in Scandinavia. So if you look at Sweden, 8 Swedish universities are amongst the top 300 globally. We don't have 8 universities from India in top 300. Forget top 300, we don't have it in top 500 as per QS. If you look at Denmark, Denmark is ranked as 3rd best destination to study worldwide as per European students. Finland often ranks number 1 in almost all the parameters. So what are the universities that you can get in? Of course, there are 2 ways or multiple ways, I would say. You can go to Edvisory rankings, you could go to Edvisory Scandinavia page, or you can just look at QS, THE, Financial Times rankings. I'm going to name a few. One of the best universities for business programs and supply chain would be Copenhagen Business School. In Sweden, you have Stockholm School of Economics, and of course, you have prestigious universities like Stockholm University, Uppsala University, University of Copenhagen, Oulu Business School, Aalto University. Let me tell you, Aalto University in Finland is considered amongst the best schools globally to study design. Now, how do I know this information? Of course, every information that I am sharing with you, each of that part is already available on Edvisory website if you go to the Scandinavia page, or you can just log on to the page websites of the universities and you can get that information. How to apply? Well, most of these universities have a deadline, so if you want to go for fall, you need to apply by January or February. Of course, there might be different rounds as well, but these universities are quite small, not as huge as universities in India, like University of Delhi having like hundreds of colleges affiliated with it, University of Karnataka, University of Mumbai. We don't have those kind of universities here. This class size is quite small, universities are quite small, so the sooner you apply, the better it is. Now, how do you apply? Of course, you can go to the website of the university. You need to have a certain set of documents. What are those documents? You can check on Edvisory Advantage section, and Edvisory is an application consulting company. So I'm going to list down the documents that you would need, and the assistance would be provided by Edvisory. So the first document you would need would be a resume as per Swedish or Danish or Finnish standards. The number 2 document you would need would be essays. The most critical part of your application would be a motivational essays. Apart from that, you would be needing 1 to 3 letters of recommendation. How do you get those letters of recommendation? Who writes, who edits, who reviews? How do you get to know if LOR or SOP is perfect? Edvisory assists you with that. And of course, post all this application process, you submit your application and you'd be called for an interview. It could be a Skype interview, could be telephonic, or could be pre-recorded. Edvisory does mock interviews for all these platforms as well. Now, once you submit your application, you have your interview, you'd be getting your result in a couple of weeks. If you're selected, you'd be applying for visa process. Edvisory again helps you in the entire visa process. And then of course you book your accommodation, flight, insurance, and you just fly. One last thing that I need to tell you, that Scandinavia is one of the coldest regions on planet Earth. So as I said in the beginning, it's the true north. So if you're coming here, come with a lot of warm clothes, come with I would say healthy food, but most important thing, come with lots of courage. So check out the universities on Edvisory rankings or Scandinavia page. Check out the application process, consult our team, how we can help you in your application process, how can we get you in the top universities there. I need to tell you that our co-founder of Edvisory went to Aalto Business School in Finland and Oulu Business School for a diploma in Nordic studies. So I look forward to assisting you. I look forward to working with you, and my team look forward to work with you in your endeavor to study in the best region of the world. Last but not the least, it's a 6 hours 30 minutes flight by Air India to Delhi, and then a couple of hours more to Chennai. So if you are probably concerned about the distance, it's not as far as US or UK would be. Scandinavia is not, it's true north for sure, but not very far from your house. Thank you so much for watching this video. Watch other videos to know how to work on your SOP, LOR. We have a lot of content. If you like this video and you know somebody who wants to study in True North, tag them along. Thank you so much. Subscribe to this video, please share, and we look forward to meeting you soon. Stay warm.